Hey, I'm Chris Bedford at the Federalist. I'm here with Emily Dominich, who made Twitter and social media history last year by coming down here when people couldn't travel because of COVID, coming to Arlington Cemetery and for Memorial Day, taking pictures and going to the graves and paying respects at people's loved ones. She put it out and said, whoever has someone who they can't visit this year for whatever reason, let me know and I will find them and I will send you a picture paying respect and visiting them on Memorial Day. The project went viral. A lot of people responded. She ended up being here basically all day. So in response to that, she's since recruited a number of volunteers. She started a small organization to come down here for those who are unable to make it and to pay respects again this Memorial Day. So tell us about this, Emily. What's it called? What are you doing? How can people get involved? How can people talk to you and get their loved ones remembered if they can't come here themselves?
So it was an exciting thing last year. Obviously it happened completely by chance, and I was all by myself in Arlington. I spent the whole time thinking if I had more people and anybody here to help me, I could have visited twice as many graves. So this year I started the Honor Project with the Travis Manion Foundation. They're based on the East Coast. They do veteran service project organization. They're a veteran service organization, and they are mostly focused on getting veterans to engage in their communities. So they have a lot of experience planning events and working with volunteers. So they helped establish a website for the Honor Project where we could have volunteers sign up to come on Memorial Day weekend to Arlington Cemetery, and where you can register your loved ones who are buried here in Arlington for a visit. So if you register, you know someone who's buried in Arlington Cemetery, you can register their grave, and over Memorial Day weekend, one of our volunteers will go visit their gravesite. They'll take a photograph of the grave, they'll place a plaque, and then we'll share that photograph on social media on Memorial Day.
Now, it's important to register beforehand. We were talking earlier because there's a lot of great organizations do a lot of wonderful things to help decorate the cemetery for Christmas, to help get it ready for special holidays so it can look beautiful and it can be a wonderful place to rest. But your project has a specific way of doing this where it's very personal. If you register your loved one, then you're going to know who went there. You're going to know who went to pay respect. They're going to take a picture. They're going to place a plaque. It puts a really personal touch on it, but they've got a lot of people volunteering, and that's one of the struggles is just getting people to actually get registered beforehand.
Right, and I think that, like you said, it's that personal connection. When we share these photographs, it's going to be a specific volunteer sharing it on Twitter with the hashtag The Honor Project over Memorial Day weekend. So you'll be able to see the specific volunteer that went and visited your loved one's grave. One other thing, I think we see a lot of projects that focus on the folks who were killed in action, which is an incredibly important mission. But many of the people buried in Arlington Cemetery are people who were drafted in World War II, Korea, or Vietnam, who served for a short period of time, and then who lived a long life and had children and grandchildren all across America. And they're buried here too. And so
it's not like Normandy Cemetery. There's a lot of people who were given the honor and the respect that they earned in their lifetime.
Absolutely. But they had a long civilian life after their service. So this isn't just an opportunity for Gold Star families. They're very important, and we want to recognize them as well. But this is a chance for you, to register your great-grandfather who's buried here in Arlington, who you never got a chance to meet. A volunteer can visit their grave and share their photo and help tell their story to millions of people on Twitter and around the world.
So last year you did this all on social media, just people responding to you. I assume you've got a bigger project now. You're trying to visit more people. So what website could people reach out to find there to register, and where can they follow you and the project and learn more about this on social media?
So you can register. We built a website so that folks could register their graves in advance, so we could visit, frankly, 10 times more people than I was able to on my own. You can go to travismanion.org and click on the link for the Honor Project, and you can register your loved one, someone you know from your community, someone you served with in the military, and then our volunteers will be able to take that information, visit those graves on Memorial Day weekend, and share the photos using the hashtag The Honor Project. I'll certainly be sharing myself, but the best way to follow the project is to follow the hashtag.
Well, that's fantastic. It sounds like a great program. Thanks for doing it. God bless you for doing it. And maybe we'll see some of you out there volunteering. And if not, if you can't make it, then maybe you have a loved one we can visit. Get in touch.
Thanks so much.
I'm Chris Bedford at the Federalist, here with Emily Dominich.